Welcome to another video. My name is Ronald Beckford. Today we'll be looking at a functions and relation question that came on the May 22 examination. And functions and relations is one of those questions, one of those topics that is very popular on the CXC past paper. So it would be good for you to just be prepared to do one of these questions if they should come. Alright, so let's go. The functions f and g are defined as follows. F of x is equal to 5x plus 7 and g of x is equal to 3x minus 1. For the functions given above, determine g of 1/3. So g of 1/3, what we are going to do here is that we are going to substitute x with 1/3 in the function g of x. So what that means is that everywhere I see x in g, I'm going to replace it with 1/3. So g of 1/3 is actually equal to 3 times 1/3 minus 1. So g 1/3 times 3 is the same as 1. So, or 3 will cancel 3. So we have 1 minus 1, and that is equal to 0. Therefore, g of 1/3 is equal to 0. Our next part of the question is asking us, to find f inverse of -3. Again, what we can do, I did a video on finding the inverse of a function, and so you can go back and watch that video. But just for a refresher, we are going to just find the inverse of f first, then we find f inverse of -3. So therefore, f of x is equal to 5x plus 7. So therefore, if we are to find the inverse, we are first going to define the function by replacing this f of x and say y is equal to 5x plus 7. Then we are going to interchange our x and y values. So the domain now becomes a codomain, and the codomain now becomes a domain. So we are going to have x is equal to 5y plus 7. Then we are going to make y the subject. So we're going to make y the subject. How do we go about making y the subject? So we have x is equal to 5y plus 7. So it means that we are going to subtract 7 from both so what we are going to do here, we're going to subtract 7 from both sides. So we're going to have x minus 7 is equal to 5y plus 7 minus 7. 7 minus 7 will give us 0, so therefore 5y is equal to x minus 7. Now, again, the aim is to make y the subject, so therefore we have to divide both sides by 5. And so f inverse of x is equal to x minus 7 divided by 5. Now, f inverse of 3 would mean that everywhere I see x in the inverse of f, I'm going to replace it with 3. So here we would have 3 minus 7 divided by 5. 3 minus 7 would equal to -4 over 5. So therefore, our answer is f inverse of 3 is equal to -4. over 5. And that is how we would have approached a question like this if we were to encounter it in the exam. So again, go ahead, practice these questions, and ensure that whenever you get these, if you should get these questions, you are able to do them. All right, so have a blessed day, and remember, if you have benefited from this video, please like and share, and